It looks like true California dreaming, but the weather has been decidedly Portland-like in the LA area the past couple of games. Perhaps it'll make the Timbers feel a bit more at home at the Home Depot Center tonight as they take on the LA Galaxy.
The Timbers, Jhonier Mosquera returns from concussion. Mike Chabala for the injured Rodney Wallace. Steve Purdy just in as a straight swap on the right. Khalif Al-Hassan returns from a hamstring injury. David Jr. Lopez comes in. He was acquired in a trade on Tuesday. They also have David Beckham returning from an injury, and Beaverton native South School grad Chad Barrett is up front as a forward. Well, for the Portland Timbers this evening, they are trying to avoid an MLS record for them. Fourth straight loss. For the LA Galaxy, it would be the first time under head coach Bruce Arena in his fifth year that they've lost 3 consecutive games. Timbers in the first choice, green shirts, the white shorts, the green socks. LA Galaxy in their home whites with the blue sash. And Windows and Doors, an official partner of the Portland Timbers. 7 goals / trees through 5 matches for the Timbers. Tied for 5th best in the league coming into the game, and that's onside. Chris Boyd onside, and Chris Boyd has put the Timbers in front here in LA.
Well, the mark of a goal scorer. Question marks whether he was onside. Again, that combination of Mayer and Lopez don't get it right. When Chris Boyd gets through, he works hard to get onside. He looks at the linesman, he knows he's on. And it's a one-touch finish. He just drills it past the goalkeeper. From some 20 yards out. Clinical finishing. That's what this guy's made his name and his reputation on. Nagy and Boyd are causing problems.
Timbers with their tails up now. Alexander running at Sean Franklin. Alexander splits the double team. Across for Al-Hassan. Flicks it through. Boyd offside. That's a shame because it was a real thing of beauty.
Yep. Again, it's a tight one. And they're gambling at the back. I'm not sure they know it. Chris Boyd's offside. You'll see as it's played there, he's level. He's onside, you know. He's onside, you know. Again, they get it wrong. One goes up, one comes back. Chris Boyd is at least level when the ball's played through. I'm sure when Coach Spencer sees that, he's not going to be a happy man. This stage in the game, he's just about holding on to what Timbers have. 1-0 lead, getting into the locker room. It's been a good half so far.
Up again for Keane, a slip from Brunner. Keane gets away. It's going to fall for Donovan, and the game is tied.
Just when you thought the Timbers could get in at 1-0, Robbie Keane just a little bit of magic on the byline. For the first time gets away from a Timbers defender. The Galaxy are back in the game. He just turns away from Eric Brunner. Landon Donovan for once has got a little bit of space in the 18-yard box, and from that kind of distance with that kind of time, he makes no mistake. That's harsh on the Timbers, having dominated this first half. Find themselves pegged back at 1 each.
That's Landon Donovan's first goal of the season. Keane a bit of a limp after that challenge. This is Buttle again. Beckham continues the run. Now for Juninho again. He can hit him from distance, so not a good first touch. Beckham lays it off. Franklin again with a howitzer effort, but again it's high. Although they're going to say that Troy Perkins did get a fingertip, it'll be a corner.
Decent build-up play by Galaxy. What's the touch from David Beckham? And Franklin's been coming in from this right-hand side. Frank Songo's got to do a better job on that.
Beckham's service, and just inches away from McGee, who beat Jewsbury to that ball. Keane's cross back in. Over the top, it somehow stayed out.
It's Lopez, you know. I'm sure he hasn't had the greatest of debuts. It comes back to him as the ball's played in. He gets headed down. And Lopez is, 2 yards from goal and somehow puts it over the top. You'll see from the header that comes down here, anything he gets on frame scores. A lot of bodies in there.
Perkins again stays at home. Off the line from Frank Songo. I think it was David Jr. Lopez, it may have been, and Songo keeps the Timbers level at 1. Now Nagbe from Diego Chara. Here's Mike Cibola running forward. Calvary slow to arrive. The early cross. Chara falls for Alexander. Off the bar. Nagbe wins the corner.
Well, chances at either end. Frank Songo's a hero 1 minute. Eric Alexander almost makes himself a hero the next. Ball finds itself to Alexander, and he does really well just to take it. Clip the ball with his left foot.
Franklin working on Cibola, gets it away, all the way through. Keane keeps it in though. Here's Donovan. Donovan now, Palmer defending, Donovan the speed, Donovan the cross, Cibola the header away. Still the threat, Juninho! 2-1 Galaxy in the 83rd.
It's the first time the little Brazilian's got on the ball. The first time he's made a yard of space and been able to take a pot shot at Troy Perkins. How dangerous has that been? Reading some statistic about this fella. 7 out of his 8 goals for the LA Galaxy have been match winners. I have to say, I'm afraid, it looks as though this might be another. I mean, he makes half a yard of space here, turns away from Nagbe. One thing on his mind, hits it hard and low through a pile of players. There is an argument that Robbie Keane is just putting off. Walking wounded, and Diego Chara, Andy Mascara, but again he reads the ball. Putting his body on the line with Colombia.
Eckham, a lot of space, has a go. Oh, it's marvelous.
When you give quality players time and space, they'll hurt you. This fella's been as good as there is throughout his career when he's in those kind of positions. Troy Perkins, who's been in good form all day, can get nowhere near it. Good players with time. The touch is ahead of him. He's a good 25 yards from goal. But look at the accuracy, look at the technique and the ability. That's David Beckham at his very best.
Not a goalkeeper in the world stopping that, Robbie. That's Cibola to take. Eric Alexander actually unmarked to the back post. Saunders though with the catch. And referee Jair Marufo blows for full time, and the Portland Timbers, for the first time in their MLS history, have lost 4 consecutive matches. The champions roar back to life in the final 15 minutes. Final score, LA Galaxy 3, Portland Timbers 1.